Hello everyone and welcome back to the Nullius mod. This is Otaku Showboat. We are continuing right where we left off in our previous episode where I set up, finally, my methanol canister fuel station for my trains. I have been joined by Ollie. Hello. I have been joined by an Ollie, a very pretty boy. He is the prettiest of the boys. He's the prettiest kitty, prettiest baby. Yes, prettiest boy. Yes, you smell my coffee. You smell my coffee. Go, have fun. Have fun. Not as easy for being a lap kitty when my microphone is directly beneath me now. Yes, you get comfy right on the desk next to me. So yeah, finished / set up methanol canisters. Today, I am going to be taking some of that methanol stuff, which, by the way, among all of this, I needed hydrochloric acid. Ahem. To do some dust voiding over here. So when you process sandstone into sand, into silica, into silicon ingots, you end up with stone that needs to be removed from the face of existence, shall we say, through the power of wastewater. So that's what I have done. And then the silica also needs saline. By the way, don't forget to comment, like, subscribe. Do all the wonderful stuff. As you can see, even while recording, people will subscribe on occasion. Thank you so much for that. If you watch this video. So, Lube needs this stuff. Lube needs this stuff. What else does lube need? Hydrogen chloride? Yes, hydrogen chloride. Ahem. And it makes hydrochloric. So it's a way of actually dealing with some excess of that, as Ollie has his baby. Yes, you're playing with your baby. He's so cute. He's got his baby, but he plays to kill. He likes to kill and destroy. He plays hard. He's not like Dolly. Dolly lives to play, and she's gentle. Ollie lives to eat and hunts and fights and kills. Oh, this does not take productivity either, so let's keep that in mind. Probably better to just maximize my efficiency here, reduce that by 80%. Yeah, I think we can just get into the lubricant for the moment. All I really need to do is set up a building making lube. I have up to 36 methanol, I think. Something along those lines. How much methanol? 32. Yeah, so 5-ish? This does assume that I am capped out on my methanol canisters. So this will, you know, be a little bit limited. Until then, I'm going to put an auxiliary valve off of this methanol. So that it will only keep going once this is done, essentially. So I always have the canisters online. There is an argument to be made about just get more methanol. There will be other processes for getting methanol in the future. Just so as we are aware of that. This is not the only way. It's just the way that we have access to right now. This really, really inefficient way of getting into methanol. At fermentation, we will have access to sugar plus bacteria into methanol and fresh water. This will be a lot better. I definitely want to get into biochem. This is gonna be vastly superior in my mind over this, and will really help with making of methanol canisters. I haven't really looked at the other fuel types for locomotives. Let me plonk a locomotive so we can look here. Antimatter is apparently a thing. Biodiesel is a thing. Rocket fuel is a thing, and you can just directly use batteries. Yes, we've established this. We can just directly use batteries. Why would I not just directly use batteries? That seems like the longer-term solution to me. Just battery, dummy. As we go along. Please close that, thank you. Yes, that very much seems like the long-term solution to all of our issues. Okay, there you go. Buddies, do the stuffs. Now, you may be wondering about the hydrogen chloride. What are we going to do about that? And what are we going to do about the hydrochloric acid? Oh noes, we don't have a way of perpetually dealing with it. Well, yes, we do, in a sense, because this consumes silicon ingots. Which means that silicon build is going to be moving constantly. I don't need that. What am I doing? I don't even... which means that there's going to be stone, which means that there's going to be mineral dust. That does not... That absolutely reaches... What? Hello? Thank you for reaching all the way across. Yeah, this will... Does it use enough? We'll find out. That's the other point to make. I don't think it's going to use enough. We're going to productivity the heck out of all this. Because now we're going to be facing the unfortunate situation of needing to actually make sure that I use this hydrogen, this chlorine-based substance at all times. Of course, you're this way. Okay, there you go. Now, over here, I need a top-up valve. There we go. This is only because right now I do not think... Well, there in fact isn't. There isn't a way to go from hydrochloric back to hydrogen chloride. There just isn't a way. There's a way to go back to chlorine from hydrogen chloride, but there's no way to go from hydrochloric acid back the other way. Now, yeah, there's also this that exists. There's this that exists. But that needs limestone crushed to actually operate properly. And, yeah, I don't really think I want to import limestone here. Maybe I could tap into this guy to help deal with it. But I think that this process is going to end up being fine no matter what. Again, my only concern is being blocked by the hydrochloric acid getting output by this thing. Let me actually look at the lube itself and look at the production of the silicon ingots. Oh, things apparently got a little bit changed at some point. You're gonna make 25. There we go. That's a more accurate outlook. Okay, so this stone, 1.39 stone, becomes 1.39 gravel becomes 1 mineral dust becomes 6.25 sludge needs 6.25 hydrochloric acid. This makes 30. So we do have a problem of too much hydrochloric. I will need to deal with that perpetually. The hydrogen chloride going into this ends up producing 4.47 sodium hydroxide if done from brine, which I think I am doing from brine. Yes, I am doing from brine. That would make 4.47. Oh, it's right below 1. Okay. Sure. As long as I have the 45 brine. Yeah, I should have that 45 brine. Well, that 4.47 makes how much caustic? 148.9. Well, I think that is more than enough to neutralize the excess hydrochloric acid. I don't know about you, but that sounds like enough to neutralize the excess. Yeah, that definitely sounds like more than enough to neutralize the excess. And what I'm actually going to do here is I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to put a relief valve here. Because this actually, it's a little weird. I don't know what's gonna end up happening in the end. I think we lose enough off of the lube. Yeah, I think we lose enough off the lube that we're good. It's only the lube that I need to be concerned about. Oh, you know, it would help if that was actually connected. Yeah. Now to find a clear path down. There we go. That is a clear path down. I guessed correctly. And this makes saline? Yes, this makes saline. Go ahead and be maximum efficiency. How much saline? A bit. Up to a bit, but we don't have too awfully much. We have 30 to neutralize at most. So, that, yeah, 1 is fine on here. There we go. We're good now. We are, in fact, good now. We had better be good now. Yeah, because we're going to use a bunch. We're going to use a bunch of the hydrochloric. Yeah, this is fine. This is fine. We're good. It's great. I have declared we are in fact fine with everything. Everything is awesome. Here, just back up and let me actually get some lubricant online. Come on, lube. Gotta get that lube online. Where is the thingy for the lube? You're lube? Yes, you are lube. Lube, glorious lube. Now, you may have noticed we're not making all that much per second of the lube, even when it's going at full blast. A whole 25 per second. That's not much, actually. Yeah, and it all comes down to this rather poor methanol production rate. It would be really nice to have more than just one recipe making lubricant. But no, we don't got that. You can box lubricant and make it a solid. No, it makes fluids. Uses a boxed silicon ingot. But still though, the issue is here. 12 to 2. 6 to 1 is a little bad. That's not that great of a ratio. I'll be completely honest. Oh look, we have some lubricant. A little, a tiny bit of lubricant. Okay, well, lube. Supply depot. Full cargo circuit condition. Auto magic. Now at 25 a second, this will take a while. The heck happened to you? The what? Did I... Oh, that's lube. Ahem. Ahem. I stuck the wrong thing in you. That's so much better. Yeah, that's a lot better. Ahem. Yes. Yes, it would help if I connected the correct things to the correct things. And there we go. Making apparently 23-ish. But still, we are in fact good now. I hope. I could add a 6th. And so I will. Thanks to the slowing down of the yield modules, I can add in that extra one and get up and consume all of the methanol. I do have a train for the excess methanol, but I don't actually think I'm going to use it. Let's be honest. I don't think I'm going to do this here to use you. So I'm going to remove this entire station from existence. Whoops. There we go. Thank you kindly. Now you're loading. Okay. 50,000 divided by 25 is over half an hour to fill a single train load. Yeah, that's a bit much in terms of time that it will take. So we're gonna set this to be fluid count on lubricant to be greater than or equal to, say, so let's say 2,000 for lubricant. There you go. Enjoy the lube. And that is the beginning of wonderful things. Where did I park my car? Down there. Now, we get to start to use some of this stuff at a big build. Big build, yes. The biggest of biggests. Iron processing is our next item on the agenda. Now, I have brought in my iron ore. Now, I will add in another station here. I'm going to need to add in more supply stations as well, just so's we are, in fact, clear on all of that. Oh, I don't have the thing, do I? Nope. Yo. There. I need you to be there. Just like I need the fuel one. Not the fuel, but whatever. The fluid one to be there. And I need to attach all of that up. You are, in fact, requesting lube at iron processing. Let there be lube. Lube! Lube! Shall be mine! Hi, Ollie. Ollie's being cute. Sleeping on the desk. Yes, with his baby. Sleeping on the desk with his baby. Here's the train. From right next door. Giving me my lube. I'm gonna go ahead and keep this at the 2K mark. Just, you know, slowness of production of lube in particular. Being a thing I need to consider. But I need to consider, at this quote-unquote iron processing, what are we processing? Are we going to just stick to iron ingots, or are we going to try to make all of the iron intermediates here? All of the plates, sheets, rods, rolls, etc. All of this stuff. And gears as well. We're going to do all of these from here. Or do I want to do that in a separate station? I don't currently have a station where I intended to do this. But let's just say that I'm going to need to have ingots and all of the other things. All of it. All of it. Let's start with ingots and then make a decision once I have the ingots, because this could mean upwards of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more input stations tacked on to this space. It's doable. I can absolutely do it. Do I want to? Not particularly. But we're going to start with iron. Ingot. Excuse me. Ingot. Ingot. We're going to do iron ingot 2 from crushed iron ore. We'll do crushed iron ore, and we have iron ore right there. We need to deal with stone and gravel from here. Speaking of which, dedicated gravel is a thing that you can do. And the most efficient way of doing it is out of iron to get into dedicated gravel. It's unique, to say the least, for a dedicated gravel build. Yes, unique. That's the word I will use for that. It is unique. But for this, I'm going to set this to be product input, which is weirdly named. I would refer to this as ingredient input on that tooltip. I think the tooltip is telling you what the thing changes into and not the current state. So we are in ingredient input, and we've got a red belt that I need to process. That will give me, with yield, 21.5 iron ingots in the end. So that's a lot of furnaces. I'm a little bit short on what I'm currently carrying with me. I am currently carrying 50, not 59. I have the crushers, though. That much is fine. Why do you keep opening? That's the one thing about enhanced map colors that I hate so much, is I always end up hitting N rather than M, and that UI element is always there. Without fail, that UI element will always be there for me. Anyway, we start with these. Now, the question is, where do I want to put them? We are slightly limited by our spacing. Let's go up here. And let me look at these two numbers. These two numbers right here are telling me that that is more than a red belt. Ahem. More than one red belt of throughput. So this is not how I would like to build this. Rather than 13, we're going to have 14. We're going to have 2 lines that are 7 long, with space for a belt. Fine, I'll use inserters. It needs 2 inserters each doing it this way. Or a loader each. But that needs extra spacing. I definitely intend on the loaders on the outputs, though. Just get all of these loaded up. There you go. Now I will filter at the end here the stone. Excuse me, stone. Where's the stone? That's not stone. That's stone. Out the other side, please. So that'll be that, and then the stone will go there. I need to crush said stone into gravel, into mineral dust. Now, this is going to make less than 4 stone, like right at 4, so we'll just have the 1 set there. I will actually move that over there for now. And then we have to just get rid of that mineral dust. Through the power of the hydrochloric acid. Oh, joy. How much of this do I need over here? That does 2. This makes... well, 4 into 3. I need 2 of you. Chimney, chimney. Hydrochloric and that stuff. Get the hydro plant placed to get rid of the sludge out of fresh water. Get the... we'll only have, 24 here, so 1 well is all that I need. I'm gonna plonk that guy right there. And now we just need to outfall that wastewater over here-ish. It'll be fine. And get the hydrochloric in. I am tempted to have a hydrochloric train station somewhere to provide that onto my train network. A dedicated hydrochloric production that I can use as my voiding apparatus. But we're right next door to a place already producing it, so I may as well use it. Oh, there's wastewater right there. Let me just do that. And the waste shall flow and get removed from the entire face of existence. Alright, that deals with the byproducts. Now we deal with the smelting array. And this is where I need to make the decision, the ultimate decision of is this going to do more than just ingots here. I think it will be in my best interest to have this be just ingots. There's not that much space to work with right in here at the moment, and I can very easily plonk another train station somewhere else. Like here. There's a spot here. I don't know if you've noticed, but I've done... say this train station here is just slid right over to be a station here. I've just slid this station that's right here, slid same spot over here. It's consistent across all of the existing train stations, but this one doesn't have a pair yet on the other side because the water is in the way of completing the station, and I need to bring over landfill enough to complete the train station. This being shallow water, I can walk on this, I can drive through this very slowly, but I cannot build on it. In fact, I really should have just said no water, no standard water, because alien biomes, we're going to get shallow water no matter what as a biome. Ahem. Anyway, with that decision made, we're going to have 60 medium furnaces. We also need graphite. Well, wouldn't you know it, I'm overproducing graphite over here for what I need. I said this thing produces like 7+ graphite. It's enough to process a full red belt of sandstone, so it's 787 graphite. I'm not using that much, so I can just bring it over from here, or I can paste it down again in here somewhere and have it completely localized. I should do that. If everything here is temporary anyway, I should just put that build down over here. Yeah, let's go ahead and let's do that. Have the graphite built over here. I want to reverse which way this belt is going though. All right, bots, be free to build. I'm carrying more than 10. I would hope that the way that vanilla mechanics work is that it will send out fresh robots and not the same exact 10 every time. Like, I would hope that it keeps track of all of the energy of all of your bots that you have in your inventory. But I have this sneaking suspicion that it does not do that. Because, you know, it would make sense that the bots wouldn't need to stop and recharge until after all 50 needed to do so. But, you know, just slight little optimizations that I'm trying to make to help speed up this process, because it does take a while. I'm happy to have robots, but still, they are pretty slow by comparison to, say, nanobots. Nanobots mod is definitely a mod that I would love to have right about now. That would be doing this really quickly, if only it was properly compatible. I don't know if it is or not. I haven't looked. Bots, see, now they want to stop and wait one at a time to charge, so this is where we just pick them all up. And oh look, magic, they all go to deliver things. Because guess what? They all charge when they're in your backpack, regardless of how many slots you have for charging points. Like, that's like one of the worst things about the personal robots, is they try to charge off of charging spots, external charging spots, when they could just charge from inside your backpack. Like, just get in my bag. Don't stop to charge outside of my bag. I want you to be in my bag charging. Don't hang out. There's no point to hanging out outside. Just get in the bag. Just get in my backpack. Just go. Be magical. Whoops. Ollie dropped his baby. He pushed his baby off the side because he's sleeping. He's comfy. Sleeping next to me. Okay. Power? Power is good. I like power. So that is graphite. On demand. If I had all the modules. Ahem. Anyway. Gib some power to everything. There you go. Now, 2 lines of 30, huh? 2 lines of 30, huh? I'm trying to think about how I want to. That's 10, 20. That just fits. All rocks must die. That just barely fits. This also oh, right. Oh, I thought I was done with dealing with byproducts. No, you're not. Oh, no, you're not. You have to deal with 7 gravel now. After all of that. Oh, boy. That is a number that is less than 30. So I know exactly how I want to do this. We're going to have one line out here. Ollie's getting up. He's getting up. And he's repositioning, going back right back to sleep. Curling right back up. There you go. Ta-da! Need to grab a lot of yield modules. In fact, I'm going to go in and request another stack to hold on to at a time. Note that I don't have anything currently requested at the mall. I could put in the plastic and rubber request at the mall if I really wanted to. You know what? Let's go ahead and do that. So this Johnny Madison is going to be plastic. And plastic. And then I need another name for our next item. Let's have a look. So the next name... Let's go from the bottom. M. Rubber. You will be Wolfie. Lowercase w. 7009. That's what you will be. Of our copper patrons. Let's actually just do the rest of these names. Shall we? So you are going to be Ice Pick. You are going to be Kevin. You are going to be Nicolay. You are going to be Tom. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's right. That is correct. That is the copper patrons. And then Mark as a boastful otaku. And Jace as a Twitch sub of all things. Jace as a Twitch sub of all things. And from here, I have to go to my wonderful members of the channel. The remaining members of the channel, because we had Mark as boastful. The rest are my erudites. So these... First one, we've got... let's go by total time as member. Sort by that. We've got the longest running members for the moment. We have Jason A. as a member. We have, as of the time of this recording, JBot as a member. They have both been 10 months. 10 months already. Members of the channel. We have Andrew Norcross. We have Vicky at 9. Those two. We have Pontus Smargle. The Pontus of the Smargles. We already have Johnny as a patron. We have PY. Not to be confused with Planeton, but PY. And Anish. So, that will be the current members. Cough, 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 cough. Ahem. We shall see as people join / rejoin to get the rest of the / more names put into place as we go along. That shall be that for a moment. Now, I'm going to imagine that these are going to be slow enough that one will be fine on these outputs. There we go. Please plonk all of the things. Wow, you went far away. Go, go, go. Place the things. Now you need to charge, because you're getting assigned random stuff to plonk. Input. Oh, yeah, you're fine. You are fine with just one on all of these. When this number, when this number here gets divided in half, that is a number that is less than half of a red belt. So, I'm gonna do this in a very similar fashion to how we do this in vanilla. Yes, I think the vanilla way is the way to go here. With one belt on each side. Now, my robots are going to hate me for ignoring them on the placing of these inserters. I'm in need of far more inserters. There you go. Hey, you. Get back in my backpack. Back in the pack. Get back. Get back, I say. Back in the pack. Yes, yes, place things. Mine. Come on down. Okay. And then gravel. And I thought I was done with this. Yeah, I'm not done with this. Okay. That is... Oh, right. I need to, load into these. Somehow. There you go. Ta-da! So 1 into 2, basically, on these. So... something along those lines. Just not that side. And we'll be good. Just get the wastewater hooked up. Oh, I'm out of... I am completely out of pipe now. Oh, joy. Oh, bliss. Whoops. Oh, that's great. Sure. Sure. Why not? Oh, how lovely. How elegant. Such an elegant build. That doesn't work there. Alright, that works there, and then I can do that. And we're good. We're good! We're good! Ooh. Ooh, we are in fact doing gloriously. Let's just get everything over here powered. Ta-da. Vehicle. Over there. I need a restock. I need a restock! To the mall! We go, we go. Oh god, it's been 57 minutes. Ooh, that's a little long. But we're making progress. Doing a process that we haven't done before. I'm also realizing that if we're only going to be doing... If this is all we're doing in this area, I don't need the lube request here, now do I? Interesting thoughts. Now, I'll also note that it's the build. Like, all of this is just part of one red belt of iron ore processing into these ingots. Oh gosh, hello. That's a few robots. Oh yeah, I forget that I have 2,652 of these robots. Of which almost 2,000 of them are currently delivering stuff. 1,600. Oh boy, hi. Hi everyone. How you doing? Glorious robots. There's this little button for robots, by the way, on the map that show all these squares for what they are. The yellow ones are construction bots going down, plonking these remaining solar panels down here. The white ones are Logibots, and then occasionally you'll see green ones. The green ones are my personal robots, personal constructobots, giving me stuffs. It's glorious. It's absolutely magnificent. Beautiful stuffs. 4 more, please, of you. 1 more, please, of you. Come on. Come on. There you go. Now we have all our stuff. Almost completely filling my inventory with all of that. So, yeah. About those other intermediate stuffs. Are we gonna do them here? I've brought the lube. I have brought the lube. I do have some space. We can do our oiled iron wire and our oiled iron sheets and get our gears and rods and plates. We can do all that and supply the ingots, because I need the ingots to get to steel and do all the steel stuff. I have a separate factory for the steel. So, you know what? I think I've decided. We have sufficient space here. I will add the other things, but I will do that off screen. Particularly because it's just the intermediates. Like we're doing those already. The only difference is that they're oiled. The only difference is that they're lubricated. They're lubricated. Oh yeah, I'm doing these now. By the way, this stuff, because it's lubricated and it's just, you know, steel things. They're used for something or other. Substations, I think. I have substations. I could use substations. I'm not going to use substations. I don't really see the point at the moment to using them. I don't have that tight of spacing requirements. Why are you not moving at all? Huh? Huh? Oh, right, the wastewater. I need to, hook up waste water from you as well. That's right. Oh, you can be far more efficient. Like, super efficiency. I may have the ability to power over 500 megawatts at a time, but yeah, I'd rather not. I'd rather not. Okay, so an hour plus into this, I'm going to now draw the line of the ore in for this iron at scale, iron processing at scale using the most recent iron 2 processing recipe. I'll add another splitter there just because. Plans, schemes, plans. Locomotive, stuff, fuel. You are supplying iron ingots. Depot, iron ingots. Iron ingots. Supply, depot, full cargo, circuit condition, auto magic. Go, 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 do the thing. Here comes the crushed iron. Oh boy, oh joy. Here it comes, and there it goes. There's the stone getting crushed. Going in, doing things, making wastewater. Here comes all of this. There's the processing of the crushed iron ore into iron ingots. It's a little slow of a process. That's why there's so many. But yeah, it does make a whole bunch of ingots. What was that train that just went by? The ore, I think. Yes. The ore refreshed. There you go. Now you're going to get more ore. Thank you kindly. We'll see if that can actually keep up with a 30 per second cadence. Ahem. Yes, we shall see if that actually keeps up with 30 per second. So, that, as they say, is in fact that. Now, there's going to be a couple here on the end that aren't going to operate because 59 or 58.58. There should be one that's not and one that's half of the time, or basically both of these are quarter of the time operational. The rest should be, though, as we fill in internal buffers of stuffs. These should operate 100% of the time. Yeah, I think that's what's happening. Just internal buffers getting filled up for me. Why are you not operational? Oh, because I don't need to do you at all. That's right. That would help. Yes, that would help. I don't need to do that step. I just do this step. Right. Yeah, that helps a lot. And we should be fine between these four to deal with all the things. And there's the beautiful stuffs. Ah, thanks for the next delivery. And that, as they say, is in fact that. This is a hallelujah moment. We have, for the first time from nothing at the start of here, built an entire factory, bringing something in and sending something out. For the first time in Nullius. We've done this thing with trains. Doing all of the main logistics here by train and belt. This is hallelujah time. With that, folks, I would like to thank you all for watching. This has been Otaku Showboat. If you have enjoyed today's video, please be sure to do all of the social and engagement stuff down below. Leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe if you've not yet subscribed, and hit the notification bell. Consider becoming a member of the channel by hitting that great big blue join button, and supporting on Patreon at patreon.com/otakushowboat if you are so inclined and able. I will be back when I am back, and I will see you all on the next one.